Hi there, my name is Carolina Orloff and I'm the main editor at Charco Press. I'm going to try and answer a few questions as quickly and as lucidly as I can. The first one has to do with what book I would recommend to read in times of crisis or to get us out of a crisis, and I would certainly go for, of course, The Adventures of China Aaron. It's a Charco Press publication currently shortlisted for the Booker International Prize by Gabriela Cabezón Cámara, translated by Fiona McIntosh and Iona McIntyre. And I think it's just a great book to remove us away from our own personal anguish and preoccupations in times of crisis, and make us think about perhaps bigger things in the general scheme of things, such as the identity of a nation, how a nation, the myths of a nation are built, what are they based on, how long does it need to take for us to break those myths apart and reformulate them, resignify them, what's our role in a society. Apart from everything else, it's a fun book, so that makes us meditate on landscape and on love and passion and companionship and dreams, and beauty. So I thought I would definitely recommend that to you. What innovative idea has surprised me recently? I would certainly mention the online borderless book club that has emerged thanks to this crisis, the lockdown crisis. And it was initiated by Pyrene Press, a small independent publisher based here in the UK, along with 5 other independent publishers, and it now has grown to have 8 independent publishers, including Charco. And it's a fantastic initiative where any readers from anywhere in the world can join in, usually get an important discount through the publisher, get an ebook, get the book, and join every fortnight on Thursdays through Zoom and discuss the book, in addition to mostly, well, a lot of the times meeting the publisher, meeting the translator, meeting the editor, and it's just fantastic. My experience there has been wonderful. It's incredibly enriching. It's a wonderful opportunity to meet readers from around the world and to actually, as a reader, also get involved in discussing with other people some titles that perhaps you wouldn't have come across before or had the chance to read, certainly not discuss. So that has taken me by surprise in a pleasant way. In terms of a public figure that has stood out for me recently during this crisis, I would certainly need to mention the First Minister of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, who to me has always been an admirable leader, but has definitely stood out in this COVID crisis as an example of leadership. She's looking after not only the Scottish people, but also she's got clarity in her messages. She's firm. She has her priorities very well laid out so that we can all not only understand her, but also stand by her side and appreciate the steps she's taken as a leader of this country of Scotland. I completely admire her. I stand by her 100%. And what I also liked about her, her attitude during this crisis is that she talks to children directly during her speeches. So there's always a few minutes dedicated to children and how she understands how hard this is being on them. So I completely appreciate and I admire her as a leader, as a public figure. Finally, I'm sorry that it's taken so long, longer than expected, an act of solidarity, of social solidarity that has impressed me during this crisis has been just the neighborly behavior, or rather the behavior around my neighborhood in Edinburgh, and seeing people be there for each other in terms of the logistics, just offering your neighbor to do the grocery shopping for them if they can't get out, or putting loaves of freshly baked bread on your door for people to pick up, or rosemary, or things that that you have enough of to share. And I think that if we can take anything positive out of this crisis, I think the understanding that it has time, the world has come to a point where it is very important to understand our position as individuals in a society within a framework, and put our individual needs really deeply to one side and prioritize the needs of the society, the protection of a society as a whole, has really taken priority. And I hope if we come out different from this crisis, I hope that remains with us, that we're more generous, thoughtful people as individuals, that we care for the person we have next to us, beyond race, social class, religion, just paying attention to what our neighbor needs. I think that can only make us a better society around the world. Thank you.